Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to see how you can tune Sublister to get more better results. So the first thing that we are going to do is, in this video, we are going to see Subroot as well, which adds the functionality of Sublister. So before seeing that, let us choose a target domain, let's say Yahoo, on which we are going to do subdomain enumeration. Also, with this, we are going to use -b option, which basically stands for brute force. So with the help of -b, we are going to brute force the names that can be chosen as subdomains for Yahoo. For example, if I would like to explore in or explain in much more simpler way, let's say Yahoo organization has deployed a subdomain called as rohit.yahoo.com recently. So let's say just 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. It would take some time to get that particular subdomain published. So once it is published, these crawlers everywhere, there is the Google, Bing, or any other crawlers, okay, those crawlers will take considerable amount of time to crawl these new target subdomains. Okay, so by the time they are been crawling these subdomains, others can also get those subdomains because they are going to also run the same tools. They are also going to scan the same way the crawled data. So how can we be a step further? So what we can do is we can identify the subdomains that have been recently implemented or the subdomains which are not being crawled by any of these search engines using brute forcing technique. In that, Subroot is going to help us in identifying those types of subdomains. So you just have to write -b and hit enter. Now, Sublister will try to collect all the subdomains for these search engines, as well as it is going to brute force the subdomains as well. I have added -v flag, as you can see over here. -v stands for verbose, which will show you the output in verbose mode to actually know what is happening in the tool real time. As you can see, we have started getting the subdomains from different search engines like VirusTotal, Yahoo, Bing, Google, DNS Dumpster, etc. Once we have identified all the subdomains from these search engines, then the brute force module will automatically start. Once the brute force module has started, you will be able to see that it will start brute forcing one by one the names from the particular list which the subroot has. We are going to see where is the list located and what are the names of the common names that it is going to brute force. That is the particular word list. Before that, let's say you want to find the subdomains from a specific search engines like Google or Bing or Yahoo or Netcraft. You can also specify that using the -e flag. So I want only the subdomains from Google, VirusTotal, only 2 search engines. So as you can see, the scan has been started successfully and we are getting the results from only these 2 crawlers, or you can say search engines, which is Google and VirusTotal, as you can see over here. Once it is identified from there, it is going to start the brute force module using subroot. As you can see onto the screen, the brute force module has successfully started. Although you have to remember that this particular task is going to take considerable amount of time because of the word list. The word list is actually very big, which the subroot has. Let's jump into the folder and let's see which is the word list. As you can see, names.txt and list.txt are the word list which are being used to brute force and identify the subdomains. If I try to show you, then you can see over here, these are all the subdomains which are being used, and you can see our cursor or crawler over here. So there are huge number of words. So if we count, just see with the help of a word count, you can see these many names are there. Obviously it is going to take time because it is going to append these particular names with yahoo.com and identify if something like this really exists. And if it exists, it is going to tell you, yes, it does exist. And then you can start hunting on that particular target subdomain. So you can also specify word list that you want. There are many other word list like small word list which you can use. We are going to see into the word list section how you can utilize other word list from the sec list, from payload all things, the all.txt by Jason Hedix, the raft word list, common speak word list, and so on. Also, we will learn how to create your own custom word list because it is very important, as no two programs will be same or the subdomain nomenclature may be different for two types of programs. So we will also learn how to create your own word list so that you can brute force onto that particular target, which will be much more efficient than brute forcing any common word list onto that particular target. But remember, many times brute forcing the word list using Sublister turns out to be very helpful, and you will get some of the endpoints which are not being tested by others, and you'll be lucky and find a valid security vulnerability. So I hope you guys understood how you can use Sublister. You can use -e flag to search in specific search engines, as well as how you can utilize subroot to brute force the subdomains. Thank you.